Homies, you know, miss, you know it. Cool fucking bitch. What's up, homies? This fucking crazy, man. Like, I just can't believe the corruption from these fucking pieces of shit. It wears me out. Wears me out real good. Fucking twats. Motherfucking January 6th. Police beaters, child touchers, all got chances to get millions. Like, what? What? Ew. Makes me want to fucking get sick, dude. It's fucking disgusting. I'm blown away by it. What up, pissed off bet? POV. POV. What's up, hammies? Homies. Homie don't play that shit. Green. Green or blue? No, I'm not for sure. That'll happen. Just more false promises. I mean, it's money that he also like quits. He dropped his case against the the American people, the IRS, all for saying that the IRS can't investigate him. Which the next administration that's not Trump hopefully will investigate his ass. They're just so fucking blatantly corrupt. It's disgusting, dude. Watching Todd Blanche crash out was fucking great. We're gonna check it out. And then JD Vance couldn't take the questions, dude. What's up? It's MY. JD Vance fucking makes me sick. All of them, dude. All of them make me so fucking sick to my stomach. Jesus fucking Christ. Jesus. Criminy Christ crickets fuck. Damn it. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Ain't nothing but a gangster party. Where was I at here? Oh, okay. Here we go. Like, Todd Blanche is such a piece of shit, dude. He is. He's a piece of shit. I cannot stand these motherfuckers. Fucking cunts. These absolute fucking cunt twats. I'm a gangster as it gets. Homies. I can change the picture sizes now. That's cool. Transform. Ooh. Charlie Kirky. He just popped a perky. That's not bad. Oh, Charlie Kirky. Popping perkies and shit. Okay, I'm going to watch this. Let's check it out.
That if you've assaulted a Capitol Hill rules that say that if you've assaulted a Capitol Hill police officer or committed a violent crime, you will not be eligible? Why not make that a rule?
I expect that because I'm not one of the commissioners setting up the rules. I expect that there will be
4 of the 5 members, aren't you, Mr. Attorney General?
Pardon me?
You're appointing 4 of the 5 members.
I am appointing all 5 members.
You can certainly set up the rules. I would hope you would make a rule that anyone convicted of assaulting a police officer of a violent crime is simply not eligible. They should not apply.
Well,
let me ask you this, because you compared it to the Keepsiegel case. But I think you know full well that in that case, the settlement agreement was approved by a federal judge, including the payments to people who were not originally parties to the lawsuit. No federal judge has approved this fund, have they, Mr. Attorney General?
No federal judge did approve this.
So that's a big difference between this case and the case that you compared it to.
No, it's not.
Did a judge sign off on this case?
No.
A judge did sign off on the other one.
Yes, but your question was whether it's a big difference. It's not.
Of course it is, because that allows for an independent person to look at it rather than the
There was no independence. There was no independence. There was a single commissioner. A judge signed off on it. A judge had nothing to do with deciding the money.
There was a judge who looked at it and signed off on it. So to compare that case to this one is incredibly deceptive. Let me ask you this about the Epstein case, because as we speak, many Epstein survivors are in New York. They're reading portions of the Epstein files about the abuse that they suffered. Otherwise, they might have been here with us today. At a House hearing, your predecessor refused to acknowledge the pain experienced by some of those victims when the administration improperly released their names and identifying information. So I want to know where you stand. I spoke to the representatives of some of the Epstein survivors yesterday. They are extremely frustrated that you keep calling for people to come forward with more evidence, but you have not met with them to hear their stories. So simple question. If I connect you with these survivors, will you meet with them?
Absolutely. And what you just said is false. I have met with them. I've met with many of the lawyers for the survivors of victims, as did Attorney General Bondi. So whoever told you that, unfortunately, gave you bad information.
Okay.
But I would encourage them. I would encourage them to reach out to the Department of Justice, because like we do every single day, we absolutely care for victims, and we absolutely want to hear from them and their lawyers.
Well, I've been told directly.
What's funny to me, don't worry about it, is you fucking mega people. Like, you guys are all fucking no more Middle East war. We want the Epstein files. And then now that you guys know Trump's all over them, you guys are like, we don't want them fucking files. Won't you shut up about the fucking files, bro? I mean, come on. Get fucked. It's baffling.
Directly from the representatives, they've not had a chance, at least this group, to meet with you. So
did they represent that they asked?
So I'm glad to hear
did they represent they asked for a meeting?
Can I ask you to commit that the Justice Department will not recommend a pardon for anyone named in the Epstein files?
Can you repeat that question? I'm sorry. I didn't hear what you said.
Can you commit that the Justice Department, you, the acting Attorney General, will not recommend a pardon for people named in the Epstein files?
When you say people named, there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of, quote, people named.
How about Ghislaine Maxwell? Can you commit that you will?
Yes, I can commit to that, of course.
Okay. Let me go back to this slush fund, because there's also an individual who, after being pardoned by the president, went on to molest 2 children. And that person actually tried to buy the silence of these children by saying that he would pay them some of the funds that he was hoping to get from your slush fund. Can you commit to making the rules so that that person is not eligible for a payout under this fund?
Well, you're obviously lying in your question, because there's no way that this person committed to that. Because the slush fund, as you call it, which is not, didn't exist.
I'm sure,
but I can commit.
Mr. Attorney General, don't ever do that again. I am reporting
what
he said. He said on the expectation that he hoped to get some of the funds from a payout. He's been
you said from the slush fund, Senator, and that didn't exist when he said that.
This is the fund that the president and all of you have been telegraphing all along that you're going to use to help the president's friends.
Can you point to a single telegraph?
I have a last question.
What telegraph did I
have a last question for you. Do you know that it is a criminal offense to lie to Congress?
I am very well aware of that.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Fuck me, man. These people. Like, Todd Blanche is such a little bitch. We've never seen such fucking just blatant corruption, man. I mean, the fucking American people are fucking hurting like a motherfucker right now. And Trump is fucking dedicating fucking $1 billion to fucking criminals and rapists of children and shit, dude. Fuck me, man. What is wrong with you people supporting this shit? It leaves me fucking speechless, dude. Like, what the fuck is wrong with you? For real, though. The real deal, no. I'm gonna have to fucking get toasted. Fuck it. I'm fucking getting ripped out of my fucking gourd right now is what I'm gonna have to do because of you fucking mega cunts supporting fucking predators and pedophiles and fucking your daddy Trump. Who is your daddy and what does he do? Huh? Well, he's a corrupt piece of fucking billionaire shit. Fuck your daddy Trump. Fuck all these motherfuckers. Fucking cunts. Just fucking cunts. Liberal women have penis. Oh shit, bro. You got penis on the brain, huh? It's okay.
And then they eat the poo-poo. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. I'm gonna come. Look at my African American over here. Look at him. Bong, bong, ding, ding, ding.
Go get a fucking ounce of that chronic shadow money, OG wizard demon Satan slaying devil Kush pack.
Fucking effing A, Cotton. Trump is effing us all in the fucking A. And the mega twats are loving it. Every one of them. You fucking mega cunts. What the fuck is wrong with you people, dude? What has happened to you? Like for real, the what the fuck? Goddamn, boy. Shit. Where is the fucking... And Todd Blanche, dude, fuck this dude. He met with fucking Ghislaine Jism Maxwell, and like 3 days later, she got moved to a nice, cushy prison. Fuck this man. Let's see what the old coon said to him.
That none of this money will go to President Trump's campaign donors?
I am not committing to anything beyond the settlement agreement itself. When you say campaign donors, that they are not excluded from seeking compensation.
Last question. During Police Week, I heard from a number of law enforcement friends who found it appalling that there was the possibility that folks like the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys who had assaulted Capitol police officers could receive multi-million-dollar payouts from this fund. Will you commit that no one who has been convicted of assaulting a police officer will receive a payout from this fund?
So I shared the concerns that apparently members of law enforcement gave to you last week, although none of this was announced last week, so that's surprising. But
they had heard rumors there would be a settlement fund.
Okay, but anybody can apply. The commission will set. The commissioners will set rules. I'm sure. That's not for me to set. That's for the commissioners. And whether an individual, an oath keeper, as you just mentioned, applies for compensation, is anybody in this country can apply.
And will you commit that none of this money will go to President Trump's campaign donors?
I am not committing to anything beyond the settlement agreement itself. When you say campaign donors, that they are not excluded from seeking compensation.
Last question. During Police Week, I heard from a number of law enforcement friends who found it appalling that there was the possibility that folks like the Oath Keepers, the Proud Boys who had assaulted Capitol police officers could receive multi-million-dollar payouts from this fund. Will you commit that no one who has been convicted of assaulting a police officer will receive a payout from this fund?
So I shared the concerns that apparently members of law enforcement gave to you last week, although none of this was announced last week, so that's surprising. But
they had heard rumors there would be a settlement fund.
Okay, but anybody can apply. The commission will set. The commissioners will set rules. I'm sure. That's not for me to set. That's for the commissioners. And whether an individual, an oath keeper, as you just mentioned, applies for compensation, is anybody in this country can apply.
And will you commit that none of this money will go to President Trump's campaign donors?
You. No, he cannot. Fucking A.
No, there's tens of thousands, hundreds of thousands of, quote, people named.
How about
okay?
Ghislaine Maxwell? Can you commit that you will?
Yes, I can commit to that, of course.
Let me go back to this
Okay.
slush fund, because there's also an individual who, after being pardoned by the president, went on to molest 2 children. And that person actually tried to buy the silence of these children by saying that he would pay them some of the funds that he was hoping to get from your slush fund. Can you commit to making the rule so that that person is not eligible for a payout under this fund?
Well, you're obviously lying in your question, because there's no way that this person committed to that. Because the slush fund, as you call it, which is not, didn't exist.
I'm sure,
but I can commit.
Mr. Attorney General, don't ever do that again. I am reporting
what again?
what he said. He said on the expectation that he hoped to get some of the funds from a payout. He's been
From
hearing
the,
what
you
we've all
said from
been
the
hearing.
slush fund, Senator, and that didn't exist when he said that.
This is the fund that the president and all of you have been telegraphing all along that you're going to use to help the president's friends.
Can you point to a
Mr.
single
Attorney General,
telegraph
I have a
I
last
made?
question.
What telegraph did
I have a last question for
Okay.
you. Do you know that it is a criminal offense to lie to Congress?
I am very well aware of that.
I'm glad to hear that. Thank you.
Senator Kennedy.
I mean, these fucking people, dude. Look how let's see what he did on Barterano.
Well, laid out the last 10 years. You heard the former chairman of the Intelligence Committee saying that there has been a conspiracy over 10 years. What have you done about it?
Well, look, that's exactly what we're investigating right now. And by the way, what is not in dispute is that the whole Russia hoax, there was absolutely nothing to it. And so the question that the American people have to ask is, well, then why did they do it? Why did Comey say what he said? Why did the outgoing Obama administration do what they did? And that's what we're studying right now, because it did great damage to this country. It did great damage to President Trump's first term. And we want to understand why that happened, why there continued to be an effort by operatives in the government to go after President Trump while he was in office, and then, of course, over the past several years as well.
Do you believe it was a conspiracy against President Trump?
I mean, that's what we're looking at. And do you believe it? I mean, look at what happened. I mean, here, there's no evidence of any Russia collusion at all. And yet there was a special counsel appointed, 2 years, the president's family, his entire administration was investigated. There was zero evidence of any Russia collusion.
Right.
That cannot happen. And so it should never happen in this country. And so we're going to get to the bottom of it.
Oh, I understand.
Fuck you, Todd Blanche. You absolute piece of shit. They're prioritizing law and order my fucking ass. I really can't stand these fucking people, dude. I just can't. Can't fucking stand them. How the fuck did we get this fucking broken? Lost all my teeth after getting shot in the mouth with an M82. Russian hoax. Can't stop lying. The dude said Russia, if you were listening. Fucking, like, there's so much fucking weird shit. Like, I didn't like how they did the Russia thing, but dude, there was just so much weird lying and fucking shit like that going on with Russia. It's disturbing, dude. It's fucking disturbing. Like, fuck Donald Trump. Like, for real, every day, all day, he's the biggest piece of dog shit president we've ever had. Let's see, who else grilled him?
The Epstein investigation, is it closed or open?
When you say the Epstein investigation, what are you referring to, Senator?
Well, the FBI said in last year in July that it had closed the Epstein investigation. So I'm just using their words. Is it open or closed?
I don't believe the FBI said that. I guess I don't understand what Epstein investigation means. The investigation
Well, let me put it
into Jeffrey
differently.
Epstein himself, yes, he's dead. Any investigation into potential other bad guys will always be open if we have evidence that supports in any way, shape, or form that we can make a case.
Is there a list particularly targeted at Democrats as opposed to being, if you will, blind to party affiliation, investigations that are being pursued under your direction?
Any investigation, no matter Republican, Democrat, man, woman, old, young, any investigation will be open if the Department of Justice and the FBI have evidence that a crime's been committed.
The Epstein investigation, is it closed or open?
When you say the Epstein investigation, what are you referring to, Senator?
Well, the FBI said in last year in July,
Todd Blanche.
the Epstein investigation, is it closed or open?
When you say the Epstein investigation, what are you?
Just 9 hours of deliberation for a 7-week case. The jury dispensed with this in rather short order, and it was a sweeping victory for the prosecution. Are you surprised at how quickly it came and the rejection of the defense case in its entirety?
I mean, surprise is probably the wrong word. That's what juries do. You know, juries can decide something in 5 minutes or 5 days, and we don't know what went into their decision or why they decided the way that they did. But this was a verdict that we were expecting. We're going to appeal, and we're going to win on appeal. I mean, that's the goal. The goal is this is a step in the process of our justice system, and the goal.
A senior administration official has confirmed to NBC News that the Department of Justice gave Ghislaine Maxwell limited immunity during their talks with her. Immunity agreements like this one are often called Queen for a Day. That's how they're referred to. Queen for a Day deals, in which the information provided cannot be used against the defendant as long as it's truthful. It's the kind of agreement prosecutors typically use when when seeking to make someone a cooperator. Now, you may be wondering what Trump's former defense attorney.
Just 9 hours.
Slow again. Let's see if I can find some of the highlights on here. I think everybody grilled him pretty fucking hard, and he crashed out like the whole time. With weird fucking people, man. Fuck me running. Motherfucker, dude, my shit. Don't fuck with my stuff. Don't fuck with my stuff. Do you guys see there's been like $30 million raised for the candidate against Massey? Like, holy fucking shit. Van Hollen needs a psychiatrist and maybe a visit to AA. LOL, what an idiot. How anybody thinks Van Hollen's line of questioning, it was not fucking brilliant, is fucking stupid. The mega cunts, man. Like, you guys really got to get your head out of Donald Trump's fucking asshole. Get your mouth off of his fucking gravy drainer and quit gargling his fucking gravy, you weirdos. The fuck is wrong with you people? Fuck me running. Fucking bullshit, dude. Like, Van Hollen was not fucking.
And
It was
right now,
awesome
Attorney General Todd
questioning.
Blanche is in the hot seat on Capitol Hill.
What's
He's
happening
facing tough
here?
questions from lawmakers on the president's $1.8 billion IRS settlement. Local 10's Jackie Pascal's in the newsroom with more on that testimony today.
Todd Blanche is testifying before a Senate panel right now about the Department of Justice's 2027 budget. That totals $41.2 billion, up 13% from the previous fiscal year. And this does mark Blanche's first congressional testimony since taking over the department. And he's really being thrown into the fire. Like you mentioned, lawmakers have a lot of questions for him about that new Anti-Weaponization Fund, facing a lot of questions and criticism. This is a $1.776 billion fund created, and it's a really an unprecedented arrangement. President Donald Trump dropping his $10 billion lawsuit against the IRS over the unauthorized disclosure of his tax returns years ago. Trump says people will be able to apply to be compensated if they feel they were unfairly targeted and investigated by the government in the past. Democrats, public interest groups, and former government officials are all arguing that Trump is just trying to reward his allies.
To dole out taxpayer dollars to the president's supporters, including those who attacked this Capitol on January 6th. That is pure theft.
It is true that this is unusual. That is true. But it is not unprecedented.
And when asked if people convicted of violent crimes would be excluded from this compensation, like those who participated in the January 6th insurrection on the U.S. Capitol, here's what Blanche said.
That's for the commissioners, and whether an individual, an oath keeper, as you just mentioned, applies for compensation, is anybody in this country can apply.
Now, according to Blanche, the decisions on payouts will be made by a 5-member commission, all appointed by him. The amounts that they receive will be made public along the way. As this hearing continues, stick with us here on Local 10 for coverage. In the newsroom, Jackie Pascal, Local 10 News.
Jackie.
Twisted here, son. Fuck, I'm fucking. Fuck. Fuck. What's up, hamster time? Shit. I drive a retired Bearcat converted to a fucking street legal. Fuck yeah, man. Fucking MAGA, baby. I love that Americans are out here struggling financially, and we're going to fucking dedicate our tax dollars, money we pay, in the fucking giving it to fucking, like the one dude Trump pardoned fucking got hemmed up for touching children, and he told the person that he'll leave him what's left of his 10 million from Trump or some shit like that. It's so fucking gross, dude. Oh, these people. Yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker. Why is my screen like that? The fuck? Fucking mega cunts. Oh shit, I'm in the wrong fucking channel. It might be why. You're my trap queen and blah, 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 blah. Damn it. You motherfucker. I'm having a hard time here, man. I done smoked too much dabs. Why am I signed out, bro? Fuck you. Fucking shit. I done fucking closed everything out, dude. What's fucking happening, man? God damn it, Scott. Look me running. Dude, where's the fucking camera, bruh? Chicka. Oh, shit. For a second. Fuck, I'm gonna have to do my phone, I guess. Damn it. I just soaked my fucking giant. I can't, like, what the fuck did it sign me out for, man? Oh, fuck you. Ooh, I can do that. Tap yes on your phone or tablet. Yes, it's me. It's me, motherfucker. Oh my fucking God. You fucking cunts. Dude, where, like, oh my God, dude, I'm about to lose my shit. I'm gonna lose my fucking mind. Where is my mind? Oh my God, dude, I'm too high for this. I'm fucking too stoned for this shit. Why the fuck would it have signed me out? That just doesn't make any fucking sense, dude. I'm gonna have to fuck my camera up for a second. Fuck. Okay, motherfucker. It's Hakeem, motherfucker. Let's see. Got to go, Miss Ho. All right. Let's try something here. Whoa, that camera sucked. Just smoked flower on the live streams. I know. I can't believe I don't have my password saved in my fucking PC. Yeah, bro, the dabs, bro, are fucking too much, dude. They get me fucking just toasted beyond belief. Oh my. All I gotta do is take a little pitchy picture of this fucking code. Motherfucking cunts. Fuck me up. I've been trying to figure out how to get my voice mod thing to come through my Call of Duty game because I was gonna fuck with people with the voices. That would probably be funny as fuck too. My trap queen and do. I'm in. Sorry about that, y'all. Fuck me running. That was ridiculous.
So we have a bombshell breaking news update about Donald Trump's wildly corrupt $1.776 billion taxpayer-funded slush fund, which also includes an addendum that protects him and his family and his businesses from IRS audits, investigations, and prosecutions. And the language is very broad, but very legal. And to that end, I brought on a friend of the show, lawyer and legal and political commentator, Pisco of Pisco Liddy, Pisco's Hour. He's probably going to open up another franchise as well. It's going to be a whole multimedia thing. Pisco, how are you? And just dive in first to the addendum, and then we'll discuss the settlement, or excuse me, the slush fund itself. But talk about this IRS addendum by Todd Blanche.
Yeah, so this is an addendum to a previous agreement, a purported settlement agreement that we'll talk about between Trump in his personal capacity and some of his family members and the IRS, in which the United States of America purports to disclaim or waive a series of claims or potential claims against Trump and additional.
See, that's fun. That's just funny to me, dude. Look, Brick, Thor. Bottom line, I know Trump's corrupted, but it's still better than libtards. He's a useful corruption. Like, for real, dude? How the fuck do you people have these fucking opinions, man? Like, Trump's doing everything that you guys have been accusing Joe Biden of fucking 10 years and Democrats of for 10 years or libtards or whatever. But now that Trump's doing it, you guys are like, fuck yeah, man. You guys are just unprincipled fucking assholes, dude. You have no consistency on any single issue. Epstein files. Yeah, you guys wanted the Epstein files until Trump didn't want the Epstein files. Now you guys don't want the Epstein files. Fucking, like, everything Trump tells you guys to believe, you believe. You fucking, you guys all really hate Fauci because he corrected Trump, and Trump fucking literally went after the man. Like fucking Marjorie Taylor Greene said fucking when she talked to Trump about her kids getting threatened and shit, Trump actually said, well, that's going to be if something happens to your kids, it'll be your own fault for being disloyal. Like, dude, fucking, oh my God. Fauci totally didn't. Dude, what's fucked up to me, Mike, is you think that, you don't understand how many lives Fauci saved, bro. Like from fucking HIV, dude. You just have no clue, do you? Holy shit, dude. Like, you think he was trying to kill people in the 80s? Oh my fucking goodness, dude. It's sad, dude. Somebody put in their life's work to fucking, for medical science, and then people just think they're demons because fucking Trump pretty much said so. Like, you guys parrot Trump word for word, dude. Wowzers, wowzers. Like, people like Trump, they don't understand what public service is. Like, Trump is insider trading. The fucking, that's something I actually want to check out. Let's watch JD Vance get crushed, dude, because it's blatant insider trading. Trump has been trading stocks, you guys. Dude, he's the president. He's been trading stocks that he's been manipulating. Like, what the fucking holy fuck, dude? Jesus Christ. And you guys don't give a fuck. It's still but Joe Biden with you people. That's so crazy to me. Watch him get destroyed right
With
here.
Trump
JD
Press
Vance.
Secretary Carolyn Leavitt out on maternity leave, JD Vance has stepped up to the proverbial plate to try to sell Donald Trump's lie.
JD Vance is by far probably the most unpopular motherfucker.
Indicating that Trump is engaging in insider trading. So again, we're all over the place, but the common theme is Trump corruption. I want you to see how visibly triggered and upset JD Vance is by this perfectly reasonable question. Check it out.
The president's financial disclosures were released recently, and they showed a lot of stock trades in companies that he has talked up at events, official events at the White House, on his True Social account, sometimes even putting the stock ticker symbols in his posts and encouraging people to buy their stock. Americans, according to recent polling, are increasingly describing the president as corrupt. And trading stocks.
This is a hell of a question.
Thank you, sir. Trading individual stocks is something that you said that public officials should not be able to do when you ran for Senate all those years ago.
So he's trying to smile, but you can see it. The light's leading his eyes. He's trying not to get pissy, but he is. Everything, by the way, this reporter is setting up is perfectly justified, perfectly fair, and adds context to the question. Vance doesn't like it.
And yet the president, who arguably has access to more non-public information than your average senator, is not only buying and selling individual stocks either through his trust.
Okay. What's the question?
The question, sir, is how can you and your administration argue to Americans that you're cleaning up corruption, you're preventing fraud, you're fighting the sorts of things that harm people and people's financial situations, when the president seems to be talking up stocks that he owns, selling them, and enriching himself?
Okay, so here.
Beautiful question. Beautiful question. They don't like it, but it's a great question. Perhaps the most important question of that entire presser. And there are many important questions that target Trump corruption, as you're about to see. Remember, with all the news going on, remember, just a couple of days ago, we learned due to late financial disclosures. So Trump already technically broke the law by filing these things late.
Mike, are you a big Israel supporter, buddy? Because Israel they've dumped more money in the fucking Trump candidates than like anybody. The money that was put up against Thomas Massey was more money that's ever been put into a Senate race in American history, dude. Just mowed the lawn, looks great. No casualties, nice. It rained like a bitch here. So, Joe, like, dude, if you ever need like a heart transplant or a new lung or a double lung and heart transplant, you wouldn't let that happen? Like, you wouldn't try to do that? Like, you just trust zero medical science at all? Wow. That's crazy, man. Like, you guys are going against your fucking own self-interest, like, so blatantly. It's wild. And just full-blown fucking at it. That's fucking crazy, dude. I think medical science is fucking amazing, the shit that we've done. And even like back in the day, you guys know they found bones in like Egypt or wherever, Mesopotamia, whatever, fucking somewhere they found fucking like old bones. And dude had like, it was probably like some of the first surgery type shit. I forget what dude's name is, man. He's in a fucking, not drugs, not surgery, all liable. So all vaccinations are bad, Joe, or just COVIDs? Like, you realize Trump and all his rich buddies get the vaccines, right? Like 1 million people died under herd immunity with COVID. It's fucking wild. It's wild, Moose Knuckle. Moose Knuckle Trump. Ain't got no damn camel coat. You got a goddamn moose knuckle on that motherfucker. So if Iran is no longer a threat, why would Israel? Game over. Israel's not just going to no longer be a threat, dude. Like, you understand, or Iran, you understand Iran is fucking huge, right? Iran is like, dude, it's bigger than Iraq. It's bigger than fucking Afghanistan. And you think we're just going to take it over and end the threat they pose? That's crazy, dude. That's crazy. Every single vaccine is bad and a joke. Yeah, no. I don't actually believe they get these shots. Do you? So you think like when we send our fucking troops out into like the swamps of fucking and the shit show that was Vietnam, they shouldn't get inoculated by any vaccines to prevent like serious disease, dude? Man, I don't understand how you trust D-rugs. I'll tell you what like, dude, you shouldn't even trust you trust big pharma, dude. About the leaders Iran in the 70s. Iran was fucking gorgeous in the 70s, dude. But it doesn't matter. It's not our problem. Listen, only us retards and the geniuses of the world will resist vaccines. Midwits are the problem. I'm about to look up some fucking vax stats right now, too. I won't find anything. South Carolina Department of Public Health, benefits and risk of vaccines. All medications and vaccines have potential risk that must be carefully weighed against the benefits they offer to prevent illness. Vaccination is one of the most successful public health interventions in reducing disease spread, preventing complications and even deaths from vaccine preventable diseases. The success of vaccines in reducing disease should not suggest that vaccine preventable diseases are no longer a threat. See, I'm trying to get like some, let's just look up a question that would be something Trumpers would look up. How many people have oh, the vaccines, including COVID-19 vaccines, undergo extensive safety monitoring worldwide. Systems like VAERS in the U.S., vigilance in Europe, and national public health agencies collect reports of deaths following vaccinations. However, a report of death after vaccination does not automatically mean the vaccine caused it. Most reported deaths are unrelated to them from underlying health conditions or other causes. Confirmed casual cases, rigorous autopsy studies, and clinical reviews indicate that only a very small number of deaths can be causally linked to vaccines. For example, in England and Wales, there were around 59 deaths involving COVID-19 vaccines from March 2020 to December 2022, some of which were listed as the underlying cause of death certificates, on death certificates. In Europe, regulatory authorities report several thousands of deaths temporarily following vaccination, but no causal link has been established for the majority. Rare adverse events with potential fatalities include thrombosis, thrombocytopenia syndrome, TTS, from adenoviral vector vaccines, and myocarditis and pericarditis, primarily from mRNA vaccines. But these events are extremely uncommon, and fatalities are even rare. Let's see, I'm trying to get a number of how many they've killed. It's important to rely on verified public health sources and peer-reviewed studies. Like, Joe, do you look up peer-reviewed shit, like shit that multiple scientists have like looked at and agreed to? Because what you're saying just doesn't jive with like reality, man. Like, you want to talk about them saying that fucking motorcycle riders died of COVID. Like, if you got, like, you guys are doing the same thing, like with fucking, you're doing that exact fucking thing with vaccines. Like, that's wild. Wild. Fuck me, dude. Fucking too high. I'm not too high. I'm tired as fuck. I do gotta sleep soon. I'm so fucking tired. Low IQ, the low IQ love big pharma. Low efficacy rates on all. That's all. That's your only thing that you got to dispute it is low efficacy rates. Let's see. I just like fucking had a micro nap and about fucking jumped out of my seat. Holy shit. I'm having micro naps. Has anybody watched Black Phone 2? Has anybody seen Black Phone? Scientists are producing super ticks and other weird shit. Leave nature alone. Man, fuck the scientists, bro. You know what I'm about to do? I'm about to go out right now and I'm gonna bash my gaming laptop onto the street. I'm gonna bash my phone onto the street. Fuck the scientists, y'all. Fuck these goddamn scientists. It's a religion. Science is a religion. Okay, it's a goddamn religion. But Christians are better. Yeah, I think I'm gonna go break I'm gonna break my consoles. I'm gonna break this gaming PC because fuck the scientists, man. They're probably fucking reading my fucking brain, my brain waves right now from like China or something like that. It's fucking wild, dude. Yeah, fuck it, guys. I'm gonna go break all my shit, man. I'm gonna go break everything. The scientists are just bad. Health professionals, scientists, peer-reviewed studies, bad. You know what peer review is, Mike? Like, do you know why we have peer review things? Dude, because human beings and people are just not reliable, dude. So things have to be peer reviewed. So we get the most knowledge we can out of something, and everybody comes to an agreement on what the fuck it actually means. Peer reviewed science is super important, dude. Like, if we're just going to go off of political feelings, man, for how we treat our fucking health care around the world, it's crazy, dude. I guess I'm not going to get it, man, because fuck, we don't even have a space station. You mean corrupt politicians? Corrupt politicians are the bad scientists? Like, dude, just imagine if back in the way old days, if people didn't take the vaccines that have helped save like a fuck ton of people. I can't believe you guys just don't. Do you think it was all set up for all the fucking coolers of bodies like back in the COVID time when it was killing all these people? You think that was all just fake to hurt Trump? For real? For real, do? Shit. That's fucked up. Fuck me running, man. It's exhausting sometimes.
I hear Mega speak. All I hear is this. What you feel? That's what you learn. You know, there's something this one was your pal. With just walk your feed it back out. Yeah, fuck it. All right, I think my gas is dying down.
Fucking Grandpappy has the farts, man. Fuck, verbal diarrhea. Verbal fucking shit coming out of Trump's mouth. I'm fucking crazy, bro. My mind is fucking... My mind is going to the moon right now, dude. Fucking mega, baby. Fucking mega. Mama, can you bring me my sippy cup and my breakfast? Thanks, Mama. Yeah. No, I ain't smoking. Give me my stogie. Give me my stogie, mama. Fuck you. Fuck me. Fuck them running.
Fuck yeah! Come and be to save the motherfucking day, yeah, America! Fuck yeah! Freedom is the only.
Freedom is the only way, yeah.
Dude, that's so fucked. America. That's all I think about when I think of mega patriots is fucking Team America. Like, America. Fuck yeah. We're all so fucking star-spangled fucking awesome here in America that we're the best goddamn country in the world, man. Fucking A. We're all getting F'd in the A by Trump, dude, and I don't like it. Misinformation and politicization of vaccines can have serious consequences. Research shows that decreased vaccination rates lead to outbreaks of preventable diseases such as measles and polio. Spreading false claims like linking vaccines to autism or exaggerating risk can undermine trust in evidence-based healthcare, putting entire communities at risk. I wonder how many people died because of that. Being aware of the difference between fact and political opinion can help protect yourself and others, encouraging informed discussions with healthcare professionals. Ensures both your safety and the well-being of the broader community. Politicizing vaccines or deferring to unverified claims is considered unsafe and can increase the likelihood of preventable fucking illness. Fucking A, dude. We're all getting fucking F'd in the A hard, man. I don't like it. I don't like it at all. Fucking A. My brain is like turning off without my permission. Bet the last thing I look for is approval. I say things like women should not vote or drive. Damn, Joe. So, holy fuck, bro. You're more fucking mega than I thought, buddy. Dude, you know what's funny is I've met bad women drivers, but I've met bad men drivers too, dude. Like what's funny is I've been with women that can drive their fucking asses off, like fucking and dudes like drive better than fucking dudes. It's not, dude. That's generalizing pretty far in right there, man. Fucking A. Fucking women should not have the rights. They should just be our fucking slaves, huh, Joe? Like back in the day, just back 20, 50 years ago, it was normal for motherfuckers to be pedophile pieces of shit, doing some Epstein old man, young girl action. Like that was normal back in the fucking day to so many people, dude. Fuck, I'm glad it's not like that anymore. People got to be fucking watched. Fucking A. I don't know, Joe. I wouldn't assume you were joking. Fuck, dude, because a lot of people say shit like that. My bad, Joe. I didn't know you were joking about that. I mean, we're talking some deep shit. I have a fucking wife. Of course, I don't believe that. My bad, dude. I'm fucking ripped out of my head, dude. I'm sorry. Probably should quit smoking dabs in fucking lives. They're getting me too fucking high. I'm getting too stoned. I need to go get some more dabs, though. I'm glad y'all are happy. Are you guys noticing your dollar's not going very far? Your banner says you love mega cunts. No, it says everybody get on your knees with the mega cunts and get ready to suck Daddy Trump's cockles, is what that says. Say fucking something else. Hey, would the mega chuds gargle Trump's man gravy? I think they would. I think they would. I think you guys would give Trump the sloppiest blowjay and swallow the fixins, bro. The gravy and all. And yeah, it's cool. You do you, bro. You do you. I have nothing against you for doing that. I'm just a little bit blown away by it. Our budget is tapped, and we will have. Yeah, I mean, dude. Like, you realize the talking points and narratives that you're talking about are coming directly from the guy who is literally pillaging mine and your tax dollars, dude. Do you pay taxes, Joe? Do you pay taxes? Because, bro, like, our taxes are about to be given the what's up, Christina? Good to see you. Meow Mix, good to see you. Gotta fucking gargle all the fixins, man. I think that's Jack Black who fucking did that and fucking Tropic Thunder. Let's see if I can find. How I imagine most of the mega people.
I'll cradle the balls, stroke the shaft, work the pipe, swallow the gravy. Get it over here, buddy. Let's do this.
There it is. That's the fucking mega way right there. If Daddy Trump fucking is gonna save America, MAGA chuds are ready for this type of shit right here. Cradle the balls.
Work the pipe, swallow the gravy. Get it over here, buddy. Let's do this.
Jesus criminy Christ. That's funny as fuck.
Hello? Do I sound? No, that don't sound like fucking Will Ferrell.
It's terrible. I thought that was a soundbite. It's not. Oh my god, that's literally the only thing there is on here? What the fuck?
Gun, you got me jumping like.
Where'd this come from?
Hold you down.
Bruh. I don't know where that came from. Oh, the wet fart meme. Man, that sounds like a gnarly fucking fart. Oh, shit. Ooh. I like that one. Yeah.
I'm J3V. I'm J3V.
I just get so nervy.
Just get so nervy. That kind of sounded like Trump.
Get over it.
Day is never finished. Master got me working. Someday Master set me free.
We do a little trolling. It's called We Do a Little Trolling.
I do a little trolling. I do the weave. I talk in circles. I bring it all back to the center, and I fucking make it happen.
Who gives a fuck about movies?
You guys like Christopher Nolan's movies? Like the Batman trilogy, Inception, 1 Hour Photo, I think. Memento, like all of his movies are pretty fucking good. Ultrafly, how you doing? You pedo commies, bitter and listless spirits, you turds know that Trump gets formed after the election. Comes. Okay, bro. Fuck that Constitution, buddy. Fuck America. Who needs the fucking Constitution, buddy? We just need Daddy Trump, man. Fucking A. I'm tired as fuck. I am off tonight and tomorrow, but I just got off of a 12-hour shift, so I'm pretty cooked. And I've been blazing fucking dabs and weed since I started this live. I think I'm a little too high. Every single guilty individual. I think you need to be aware of this guy is trying to pimp out his mom to get on it. Sit down with Trump's top, and that's really weird. Bro, you're having some straight fantasies right now, dude. What the fuck? Appointed by Congress, dumb crap. Nothing to do with the Constitution. Oh my fucking God. The president's appointed by Congress? Really, dude? Jesus fuck, man. It's sad because a lot of people think people like you are just bots or like paid opposition, but dude, we actually have people this fucking stupid in America. That's crazy. Crazy, man. But Trump gets 4 more years because 2020 was stolen, bro. 2020 was stolen. If you understand how the Constitution works. Oh my fucking God, dude. Fucking A. My nurse, what's up? 2020 was stow. It was stow, bro. That fucking goddamn Daddy Trump said it. It must be true. You guys have been running with the fucking bullshit this old piece of shit has been spewing for fucking 10 years, and it's stunning. It blows my fucking mind. It really does. Someday Master set me free.
$1,700 individual stock trades, which have baffled Wall Street insiders and experts, saying it sure looks like corrupt insider trading by Trump. But let's continue.
Let me answer your question here. That was a doozy. Before I answer your question, I want to just observe there are different ways to ask a question. Okay, you can just ask a question and try to get your answer, or you could do like a speech where you say, you know, Mr. Vice President, you're a terrible human being, and so is the
You are, and he is, but that's not what he said.
president, so is the entire cabinet. And then I'm like, what's your question? And then your question is, how dare you? Come on, man. Have a little bit of objectivity in the way that you ask these questions, because there were a lot of things in that speech masquerading as a question that didn't actually get asked.
So the question was objective. Donald Trump is corrupt. The American people regard him as corrupt, not as many as they should regard him as corrupt, but they regard him as an incredibly corrupt figure. They regard your administration as corrupt. That's borne out in the polling, not just the facts. That was a perfectly fair question. And see how Vance gets triggered and says, so you're saying I'm a terrible person and Trump's a terrible person and the cabinet are terrible people? Well, yes, all of that is true, but that's not what the reporter said or even implied. He's saying it sure looks like you all are corrupt at the same time that you're thumping your chest about making it a mission to clean up corruption. In other words, you're basically like a leper, complaining about hygiene and the hygiene of others. That doesn't make any sense. You have no credibility. What do you say to people, an increasing number of people who have that complaint about you? But let's hear a bit more.
Okay. Number one, the president doesn't sit at the Oval Office on his computer on his Robinhood account buying and selling stocks. That's absurd. He has independent wealth advisors who manage his money. He is a wealthy person. He has had success in business. He's not making these stock trades himself. And your question imputes that. It doesn't say it exactly, but a reasonable person listening to that question would assume the president is sitting around and doing that. He's not. Second of all, you're right. I am a big fan of banning members of Congress from trading stocks. So is the president of the United States. All of us believe that nobody should be taking proprietary information gained from public service and buying and selling stocks. We want to ban that. We want to ban that process. And I think the way to lead by example is banning that process, banning that approach, and making it illegal, which is exactly what the
See what he did there? He tried to be clever. You're right. I support senators being banned from insider trading, Congress members from insider trading, and the president supports it too. No, you all should also be banned from such things. Trump didn't divest himself of his businesses. His businesses are not in a blind trust. He has a corrupt conflict of interest. This is a problem. It's not just a problem when senators and Congress people and judges do it. It's a problem when executive branch officials do it, including the vice president and the president. But J.D. Vance doesn't want you to know that. Yeah, I believe in these other people. I think we should ban these other people from doing it, but not me, not Donald Trump. That's different. No, fuck you, man. This is why people believe, understandably so, that you are incredibly corrupt.
I want to ask you about that $1.8 billion fund set up, weaponization fund as it's being called. Why should taxpayers be paying to settle a $10 billion lawsuit that was brought by the President of the United States? And should people that attacked the Capitol building and assaulted police officers, should they be eligible? Should they receive money? Should they receive money from this fund?
Well, let me say a couple things about that. First, Sean, I think in some ways the media has misrepresented what this is actually about. This is about compensating Americans for the lawfare that we saw under the last administration. And by the way, anybody can apply for it. Republicans can apply for it. Democrats can apply for it. As you know, the President of the United States has pardoned a number of Democrats who he felt were actually subject to this lawfare. I mean, if Hunter Biden wants to apply for this particular fund, he is welcome to. It's going to go through a normal process where we vet everything, where we try to identify whether people's claims are actually legitimate.
Nobody trusts you on that, man. There's a total lack of transparency. There's a total lack of accountability. Already this process is fishy because it doesn't involve sign off by a judge. You're not talking about individual cases, and you won't make very clear preemptive exclusions for people who beat the shit out of cops, for people who did engage in criminally convicted corruption or criminally convicted abuse of authority. Or how about MAGA cultists who were pardoned by you and your cult leader, Donald Trump, who then went on to commit recidivist crimes, including sex crimes, including child sex crimes? What about that? None of you in the administration will preemptively say, hell no, not a penny of taxpayer dollars will go towards that. That's why nobody believes you. That's why this is just making all sorts of waves in the political scene in an environment where usually we just move on because there's so much to talk about. This potentially has some staying and sticking power, and that's why J.D. Vance is getting so upset.
Let's just take a couple of examples. Tina Peters is this woman who is about to get out of prison, thanks in large part to the president's good work in Colorado. This is a woman who, at worst, if you believe everything that the prosecutors said about her, committed misdemeanor trespassing, and somebody threw the book at her. This innocent grandmother was going to spend 10 years in prison, completely disproportionate to any misdemeanor trespassing that I've ever seen.
So that was a state crime in Colorado. She wasn't just prosecuted, she was convicted by a jury of her peers. She was unrepentant, and she was an election-denying, election-challenging insurrectionist who betrayed the Constitution to try to undermine free and fair elections. Yes, she deserved to have the book thrown at her. And Democratic Governor Jared Polis, in a disgusting, shameful display, which should be the end of his political career in any capacity everywhere. As a matter of fact, I'm 60% of me wants Jared Polis to be impeached and removed from office. What a shameful, shameful use of his pardon authority and a capitulation to Donald Trump's pressure. By the way, his own pardon advisors and Democratic leaders in the state, basically the entirety of the Democratic Party and the entirety of the Polis administration in Colorado, begged him not to do this, and he did it anyway. Fuck Jared Polis. Well, let's continue.
Democrat, Republican, Independent, let's turn the page on this thing that we did under the last administration where we tried to throw people in prison because they had the wrong politics. Let's throw people in prison who broke the law.
I didn't realize
think
that was
this
up there,
fund
Barkley.
is a good part of getting justice for the people who were wrongly treated.
And again, he says that as the second highest ranking figure in an administration that is egregiously going after their political opponents in ways the Biden administration never did. As JD Vance points out, the Biden administration went after Democrats. They went after more Democrats than they did Republicans. It would have been politically beneficial for the Biden.
You argue using vaccine injuries. I'm trying to find a question here. You found one case of it extremely loosely correlated, and you make the stupidest claims like that. I gotta go back up and go through this here. Look up the stats on prescribed psychotropics in the connection to mass murders. So the cases are all pretty old. John Hinckley Jr., 1981, took Valium before attempting to assassinate President Reagan. Oh my God. Valium calls people who want to fucking just take people out. Research findings. Some studies find no strong link. 2025 Columbia University analysis of over 800 U.S. mass shootings, 1990 to 2023, found only a small percentage of perpetrators had history of antidepressant or other psychotropic use, and no clear association between medication and unalive attempts during attacks. Other reviews note that while psychotropics can cause side effects like aphasia, inner agitation, or emotional blunting, most users do not become violent, and the risk is likely low for the general population. Context and limitations. Correlation versus causation. High psychiatric drug use coincides with periods of increased mass shootings, but this could reflect broader social, economic, and mental health trends rather than direct causation. Data gaps. U.S. HIPAA laws limit access to medical records, making it hard to verify medication histories in mass unalive cases. Side effects. Some psychotropics, especially SNRIs, benzos, and certain ADHD stimulants can cause agitation, insomnia, and withdrawal symptoms that may contribute to impulsive behavior in rare cases. Bottom line, where there are documented cases linking psychotropic drugs to mass violence, large-scale studies have not found a consistent or significant association. The debate remains unresolved due to methodological fucking challenges and privacy restrictions and the complexity of mental health and violence. So like if a mass shooter took a Valium before he did horrendous shit. You actually think it's because of the Valium more than anything? You don't think it has anything to do with people's like position in the world? Like, you realize how much less violent we'd be in America if people just fucking had the shit they needed, or if you could just go work and have the shit you needed. No, it's long. I'm over an hour. People never hang out much past an hour. I do got to jump off here, y'all, and get some fucking sleep. Yeah, usually anything over an hour, we bleed viewers. Which an hour is a long time to have people anyway. What the fuck was I looking for here? Oh yeah, fucking Trump slush fund is paying predators to fucking predator out. Like, what the fuck? I'm blown away, but I'm confused by this. Epstein. No, we weren't even talking about Epstein. Actually, we're talking about Trump's fucking insider trading and just the massive corruption him and his whole family are doing. An hour's a long time to listen to an idiot. I know, bro. You're a fucking genius, diver down. You mega, or you people that are not libitards, you're a fucking genius, brother. You're a goddamn smooth brain genius. I can't compete with you fucking anti-libitards, man. You guys are fucking brilliant geniuses, brothers. You're right. I'm wrong. You are just so goddamn smart. You are so fucking smart. I'm pretty sure I'm absorbing your fucking intelligence through my computer screen. You mega chuds and anti-liberal chuds are just so fucking goddamn smart, man. Well, with all due respect, man, I respect your opinions, brothers. And I know you're very smart. Very goddamn smart. Brilliant motherfuckers. Well, yep, I'm going to pass out. I'll see you guys in the morning. Keep gargling on your own man gravy. Oh, you must watch my OnlyFans, huh, Diver Down? We do some freaky shit over there, bro. You keep subscribing over there, brother. I know it's pricey, but I'll get you a discount. All the mega people and the anti-liberals, they love watching me pull my ass cheeks apart and spread my cheeks and do all kinds of freaky shit. We'll see you on the next one. Fuck your daddy God king, Donald Jennifer Trump. He's a real piece of shit. And he's literally effing us all in the A. Effing us all in the fucking A every day. And the mega chuds are like, yeah, daddy, fucking F me in the A. Fucking A. All right. Fuck Trump. Much love to the good people. Love y'all. Deuces, deuces. See you guys on the next one. I definitely got to quit smoking dabs for the lives. They fuck me up. I get too fucking high on the dabs to be live streaming. It really throws me off. Oh, fucking A. All right, y'all. I got to bounce. Deuces. Love y'all. Fuck your daddy, Trump. Mega, you guys are geniuses, brother. I'm going to go back under my rock now, okay? I'll see you guys. Minnie, come on. Minnie says goodbye, everybody. Minnie says goodbye, y'all. Later, vet. Later, Ultrafly, Joe, Mike, Crawl, Space. I saw another name in there, too. I can't think of. Mark Clay, have a go. Everybody have a good one. Love y'all. Dude, are you gonna let my? Are you just gonna keep ringing? Come on. Okay, I'll be back. I'll be back in the morning, y'all. See you then. Hang on. I'm getting off here. See you guys on the next one. Fuck your daddy, Trump.